Welcome to Module 23. Our product is the Eco Products Compostable Cold Cup, and we are doing the green stripe model.
So why did we choose our product? We chose to investigate the Eco Product Green Stripe Cold Cup because of its sustainability efforts in decreasing carbon footprints and introducing more compostable products in food and dining ware.
A bit of background, Eco Products Incorporated has been in business since 1990, and the Green Stripe Cold Cups were made in 2007, made from 100% renewable resources, BPI certified, and ASTM compliant.
So here's the outline of the PDF of the process. PFD of the process, where basically we're taking starches such as corn used in our NGO polymer that's converted into a lactic acid and eventually into a polylactic acid known as PLA that is the main basis for the plastic for the cup.
The polylactic acid, PLA, is the main biopolymer, as Sydney said, that is for the cup. And this is mainly made out of starchy plants such as corn or sugarcane. However, corn is more prevalent in the United States because we're really interested in the alpha glucose. Then we eventually, through research and main components, will be taken into account for future developments in the resin properties such as heat resistance, tensile strength, viscosity, and impact resistance. In this case, for the NGO, a specific type of long-chain polylactic acid. Polylactide polymer from open lactic rings and then we'll be forming into pellets and distributed for the dineware.
So why is the right time to change it? Like we said before, we're all interested in sustainability efforts and decreasing our carbon footprint. However, some of the new biopolymers, including even PLA, may not be compostable as most consumers think. So we want to investigate the effectiveness and how to improve this.
So for composting conditions, there needs to be a particular moisture conditions, heat conditions, also with microorganisms. Eco Cup composts in 45 to 60 days, and the heat resistance is about 105 degrees Fahrenheit. And the ideal moisture conditions are 40 to 65% moisture content, and the pH cannot exceed 8, and the heat for commercial compost facilities are about 105 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit.
Then there are other alternatives that are currently on plate, such as incineration, which the most compost would be burned at 2000 Fahrenheit, and they will release some energy, such as the NGO. And then landfill, anaerobic digestion, or chemical recycling.
Version 2.0.
So for version 2.0, we have a polymer blend of the original PLA with PBS, which is less brittle than the PLA as well as more soft. And it would create PBSA to increase crystallization and stability, improve impact strength, lower melting temperature, and make it more readily biodegradable. And in the future, this would contribute to the possibility of biodegradation in soil, water, sludge, seawater, and less extreme conditions.
So in addition to improving and speeding up this composting process, there are other changes we can make to the product that would also benefit the world as a whole. So most of the PLA comes from a mix of non and regular GMO corn. So some of the corn kernels that are used for this polymer could be used for feedstocks or other fertilizers. So by introducing the use of the very bottom or the stalk of the corn, we can decrease that problem of competing with food resources. In addition, we can make thinner cups that use less plastic, that would therefore be able to be still just as durable as it was before, but require less energy and less resources in general. And it's also important to recognize that these compostability conditions are hinging on the fact that customers know exactly where they should be placing their waste. If the composting label is very small and hard to read, even for regular students who go to TAP, you might just put it in the landfill because you don't know that it's compostable. It's not being able to work properly, and therefore in the landfill it takes a lot longer to biodegrade.
Other future considerations that we're taking into account is because some things that are composted are currently not being recycled. However, recycling versus composting, do not worry about it. We got it for you. That's why we're thinking about EcoCop 3000.
For the EcoCup 3000, we would have a plastic that is both recyclable and compostable. This is the best between both worlds. We would have an intermediate melting point for both processes, and through these two options, we would make it easier for people with less facilities and be able to recycle into making more food products. Thank you.
These are sources. Thank you.